I am a vocalist and audio engineer.
I am mostly a vocalist. I have recently been foraying into the production side of things, but yeah, that's my role.
I'm Shadowbird. I've been producing for about, at least a decade. I'm the one making all the sounds. I'm the one making the beats.
We went on Twitter and started DMing game developers. Alamode was, showing off their designs for Sorry We're Closed, and that was one that we messaged, and they told us that they were big fans because we have a contribution in the No More Heroes 3 soundtrack as well. And they were saying they were huge fans, and so to have us come to them to work on music for the game is something they were really excited about, and that made us excited because we're just like, wow, like, you guys are making this really cool game and you already know about us. And we started getting to talking, and that's just how it started, at least.
It was the art. It was just the look of everything. It gravitated me towards them. Like, I felt this pull towards them. I have to get my hands in this somehow.
It was so many things and energies that were like drawing us into this game.
There was various inspirations from all over the place, but basically I just try to take various production styles. But I wanted to stay within the lane of basically what the game is like. Like, I wanted like moody, try to keep everything, mysterious. I was listening to Clams Casino. That's kind of the artist I was kind of leaning towards, because he has that ambient sound. So I was kind of like going with it.
The characters in the world itself of Sorry We're Closed. Like, I was putting myself in like that space, in that world, and thinking like, what, like a person who's like making music about this world and these events, like, what would they say? We were making the vibe, and like, so I just needed to tap into the game, honestly. Like, that's me.
It is a listening experience. It is our hearts and our souls on a track.
It resonated with like a lot of things that I've dealt with, like thematically, conceptually, and the words that you heard is like it's game lyrics, but then it's also our lyrics too, like what we've gone through and how we're able to tell it through the game.
So we kind of have like a back and forth process, which is kind of funny given the lyrics back and forth.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I'll write a certain percentage of the song, like for my verse, and then I'll throw it back to him, and then he'll write his part, and then we'll just kind of like bounce off each other until the song is finished.
One of the songs that you hear from us actually has like 3 different versions. Depending on the path you take playing the game, you'll hear like different lyrics. Everyone's gonna have a unique experience because like some of them like have different lyrics, but it's the same song. At least, from the reception of the trailer, that I feel like we did a pretty good job, like production wise and with the lyricism to make that happen.
Some of the most challenging music I've ever written for. If you're making a song for a specific character, you can focus on certain aspects of that character, but when you're the boss, you have to look at it from a certain perspective. You have to think about everything that boss entails. You have to think about what's going to happen if they succeed or if they fail, and incorporating that kind of stuff into their music. The answer is just going to be yes, and we'll just leave it at that, stone cold.
We made sure that it was a core part of the experience and not just music in the background. I can't wait to brag about it when y'all hear it.